Well, Wayne has a huge drinking problem, and it's hurting other people, and he doesn't realize it's hurting himself. Like, for instance, 8 months ago, we had went to a party in Stockton, and it was loud and crazy.
Boisterous, lot going on.
Yes. And so Wayne, he was drunk and he was being loud saying, oh, I can take on anybody, just start causing problems. And one guy came up to him and had a shotgun to his face. And so he hit him in the head. And after that, like, I was trying to
The other guy hit him in the head.
Yeah, the other guy hit him in the head, and then a fight broke out. And so after that, like, I tried to calm everybody down. One of the guys turned towards me and shot me in my foot.
Shot you in your foot? God damn. Bro, I'm telling you, the first priority in any relationship, bro, you gotta be able to keep her safe. You have to.
And after that, I saw them, like, the guys, they tried to get in the way. It's like, tried to beat him up some more. And I kind of took that opportunity to get help. And when I was
shot in the foot and you went to get help?
Yes.
And you were drunk, scuffling. Is this true, Mr. Covington?
Correct.
Okay. Do you remember that incident, or is this not?
I remember.
There's nothing in there. You remember that?
remember
You remember her getting shot?
It happened.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah. Did you feel badly about that?
I did. I did feel bad.
Yeah. Do you remember what you were beefing about? Not that it matters, because you were drinking.
First, so I don't consider myself a drunk, and I did get drunk that night, but we shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Why shouldn't you have been there in the first place?
I told her I had a real bad gut feeling about going. So,
so why didn't you just not go?
She was the only, I was the only ride she had there.
Uh-huh. So it's her fault.
It's her fault while we were there, but it's my fault why I was...
If you had a bad feeling about going someplace, wouldn't it behoove you to stay sober while you were there because you had thoughts that things might not turn out well? I'm just asking.
It was a party, though.
It was a
everybody
party,
was
though.
wrecked.
Do you think you have any problem with alcohol at all?
Well, yes.
Yeah, okay. How much do you drink
Well,
on average?
I used to drink. I don't drink anymore.
Okay. You don't drink at all?
At all.
When you were drinking, how much were you drinking?
I would consume maybe a pint a day, maybe every other day.
A pint of what? A pint of beer?
Like Remy.
Oh, a pint of cognac?
Yeah, cognac.
That's a lot of cognac, isn't it?
And I was fine, but I felt fine.
Oh, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Miss Smith, do you agree with him that he has in fact quit drinking, or is he telling me an untruth?
He's telling you an untruth, Your Honor.
How often does he drink now?
Well, he still drinks every day, but, like, it's not like...
He doesn't get drunk
not
every day.
We're not drunk every day. It's like more of a tipsy type. It's kind of hard to explain, Your Honor.
Okay.
Like, it's, for instance, like, after my shooting,
right.
After I got shot in my foot,
right.
I was in a wheelchair and they sent me home. He had his friends over and they was drinking, and they was being loud and obnoxious.
Right.
And so I woke up. I was on very heavy medication.
Sure. Yeah.
So
you've been
to wake
shot.
up, so to be woke up from that, you know. So I wheeled myself to the room, and I see his friends there. Your Honor, I do not like his friends at all, and I told him so many times I don't like his friends. They always be disruptive. One of them pretended to have a seizure and drool and spit on my floor when my son plays. And so I told him, I'm like, I told you I don't want them here. He told me to go wheel myself back to the bed. And so...
Was he drunk?
Yes, he was.
Mr. Covington, did that occur?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Foul, bro. Now, she found out that she was wheeling her ass down the stairs into the back of a Dodge Durango. You're failing to be hurt, right? You're failing to be hurt if you find out that she was wheeling down that step to go meet up with somebody else. It's all fun and cool, bro. Like, I say it all of the time. We can get over getting punched in the face, but them words, bro, when you cut with them words, you're the reason. I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that you're the reason that she got shot. But me personally, just as a man, bro, as a fucking man, when I lay down that night, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, bro, my girl got shot when she was with me. when she was with me. When she was with me, bro, like, life happened. Things in life happen. But knowing that I provoked that situation or that I had anything to do with that situation, it'd be tough for me to sleep, bro. It'd be tough for me to sleep if it's a person that you care about bro. Yeah, I ain't really feeling, bro, to be truthfully honest with you.
You say that you haven't been drinking recently.
Recently,
Okay. Have you been drinking since you came to LA to come to this show?
yes.
So how was it?
Check her out. Check Shorty out in the back. A little sentiment. We got a little sentiment back there. Check
Come
out.
to this show.
Yes.
So how was it? And did you get drunk here in LA?
No, I did not.
But you've been drinking here. Was he drunk?
Yes.
That's not true.
You know, if I've heard about it, something went wrong. You know what I mean? If I know you weren't at the hotel playing Parcheesi.
No, I was not drunk out here.
You were not drunk.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
But you're still drinking.
Time to time.
Yeah. How much did you have to drink here in LA?
I just had a few beers.
A few beers.
Like 2 or 3.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
She can't even stop
You
laughing.
see, Your Honor, any beer, like it could be one beer, that's a lot to her because she really doesn't drink. So she doesn't know.
She knows more than you do because you don't know what you do when you're drunk. You don't know how you, because drunks always think they're a whole lot more reasonable than they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah? I like you, Mr. Covington. I don't know why. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, no. I'm having a bad day today. I really am. I find you disarmingly charming. Mr. Covington, what is your biggest problem with Miss Smith?
She makes it hard for me to trust her because she's so social. Everywhere we go, she knows somebody, no matter what city is in. She knows somebody. Like, I'm surprised she didn't know anybody out here, you know?
Yeah. And give me an example of something that caused you to be upset or concerned about how sociable she is.
Well, most recently, I caught her talking to her ex.
The thing is, at that time, I was still debating if I still wanted to be with Wayne or not because of the action he had caused. Like accusing me of having someone inside of my room when it was just like a black sheet. He had me video call him and stuff. He had me video chat him. He told me to let him see the whole entire room. And he thought my son was some other guy, which he's only 2 years old. So
Ms. Smith, is Mr. Covington generally a jealous person, or is he only jealous when he drinks? What's
He's-
going on with that?
Wayne, he's generally jealous. Like, I had a family friend. He is gay, and I've been knowing him since way before Wayne. And he don't want me hanging out with him because he feels like he's faking being gay.
Okay, Mr. Covington. So tell me about that, Mr. Covington. Do you believe?
No.
Do you believe that this guy is fake gay?
No,
Or
that's
what?
not even it.
Huh?
That's not even it.
Oh, you tell me what it is then.
It's that she has more guy friends than I do. And so it makes me curious because she says they're gay and I might see them. They don't seem gay to me. So what am I supposed to think when she has more
Right.
guy friends than I do?
You haven't even met them.
I have met them.
No, you haven't. Like
Some of 'em.
like me and my family friend, we talked this, so we said, hey, let's do a double date. Me and your boyfriend and me and mine. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. I talked to him about it. Oh, I don't want to. Why not? Because that's just weird. That's what
Mr.
he
Covington, did that occur?
Yes, it did.
You're killing me, Mr. Covington. I'm not mad or anything. You're a very interesting guy. We've been talking about you for a while, so I'm going to stop talking about you, and I'm going to ask you to talk about her. What is your number one issue with Miss Smith?
Her being so social. Her being so outgoing.
Outgoing and social.
I'm
I
just not
understand
used
she
to
also has
that.
an anger problem.
Yeah, she does have an anger problem.
Tell me about that.
I call it feisty.
Okay.
She's explosive. We can have any argument, and she's ready to fight. She throws things. She reminds me like a kid in like a ball pit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like a toddler.
Yeah. Give me an example of something she went off about that just really wasn't worth it.
My friends being over, we were having a party, and we were being noisy, playing video games and drinking, and instead of her coming like an adult woman and pull me aside and tell me to quiet down or leave, she exploded in front of my friends, embarrassing me. And so, you know, I took that as disrespect. So they left, and then me and her got into an argument about that.
Right.
And then that's when she broke my phone.
Right.
So then I got mad, and so I broke her laptop. So it's just, we just go back and forth. And
That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. And I feel like he telling the truth. She came in there and probably blew her flip and started yelling and all of this stuff about the whatchamacallit. But again, she was recovering from getting shot. This is like fucking spiraling, like everything. It's just not good, bro. It's not good. You ever had a person that you met and it's just like shit just don't be good? Like you're not a bad person. You're not a bad person, but us being together and trying to be together is just taking us both in the wrong direction, bro. It's like I just did a video with two addicts, with two recovering addicts. Y'all get together and it's a great time, and then 2 days later you spiraling out of control. It's one of them type situations. Now I get where you coming from, like don't come in there and flip out on me in front of my homeboys and all of that. I get that, I understand that. But shit, man, don't get a shot at the party because you want to be Randy Macho Man. It was just a bad situation. I just see it spiraling, bro. It's spiraling right now, and that's not good. I keep saying that. That's not good.
Miss Smith, when you came out, when you wheeled yourself out there in that wheelchair, after having gotten shot in the foot, did you come out all crooked and with an attitude?
Yes, Your Honor, but it wasn't, it's like I've been told him that I do not like his friends. His friends has always been like disrespecting me, and he allows it.
Mr. Covington, just on as a practical matter, you know, you got the woman shot a couple of weeks beforehand. You know she doesn't like your friends, and you bring them over and you're loud and raucous when she's trying to recover from a gunshot wound. Wouldn't you think that, hey, maybe this is a time to behave myself a little better because she's been through a lot?
It's time to read the room, and we gotta do a better job with that, fellas. We so, all right, well, this is done and that's out the way. I'ma just do this now and I'ma just do that. Nah, you gotta take accountability and take a toll for every room that's in that house. All right, make sure she's straight, make sure the kid's straight, make sure I'm straight, make sure the dog's straight. Cool, then we can work something out, bro. But when you put yourself in a relationship and you join that union and it's both of y'all together, bro, it's just not about what you want to do. To me, it seemed like he still do what he still want to do what he want to do.
No, because she was still up. She was still up, and I tried to get her to join the party instead of, you know, being in there alone.
How old are you, Mr. Covington?
25.
You're 25? And you're 24?
Yes.
You're awfully young.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me ask you a question, Ms. Smith.
Yes.
And I want you to take a moment to think about it before you answer. If all this has gone wrong in the first year of being with him, what is it you're hoping to accomplish? So you gotta answer me, Ms. Smith. What is it you're hoping to accomplish? Because I gotta know which way to steer this boat.
Getting him some help from his drinking, because it's a really big problem. And he's hurting those who actually really cared for him and who's trying to be there.
Okay. I also understand that you two have financial difficulties. Who wants to tell me about those?
First of all, she's not employed. I'm the only one that's employed. I give her money weekly. And we see each other maybe once a week. And when I see her, she's broke. And so that kind of irks me. because she spends it on hair extensions, nails, jewelry, all a bunch of stuff that she could be saving for us to get us a place. And I just feel like it's all on me. And she complains about me being an alcoholic, and I feel like she's a shopaholic.
Gotcha. Ms. Smith, you're unemployed, correct?
Yes, I'm a student.
You're a student.
Yes.
So you're going to school.
Yeah, and I have like a little part-time job.
Little part-time job. You guys are not
She
living together?
employed.
No.
Does he help support you?
Yes, sometimes, and I do too. It's like a half and half. He supports me, then I support him when he doesn't have it.
Right. So you guys are you spending money on things like hair and nails and weave and all that?
You see, yeah, I spend my money on, like, clothes, hair, wig, nails. That's because the type of job that I do, I have to look nice. And
What do you do?
I work in the restaurant industry, and also
You don't have to have nails for that. You really don't.
I know that's just pampering because I'm a single mom, so it's like
She likes to look good.
my nails at least. I mean,
Nails and hair and all that.
24/7.
You can always look presentable
But
without spending
I-
hundreds of dollars on other people's hair and stuff like that.
I
You
understand
really
that now.
can.
But it's like I spend also to make myself happy, but I don't only spend for myself, I spend for my son too. I buy him diapers, I buy him clothes, I buy him everything he needs.
Yeah, but you can't afford, the diapers are necessary, the hair is not. That's all I'm trying to say. You're 24 years old, you got a kid, you're hanging on to a guy who drinks too much. Now see me, if I was your mother, I'd pop you in the back of the head and tell you to leave. That's what I would do. And I mean, I know this isn't what you came here for, but I sit here, you've been here together for a year. You got nothing invested in one another. Hey, you got a bullet in the foot. You got somebody else's kid. You're going to school. Why fight to stay in a relationship with someone who has a drinking problem?
Shout out to Judge T, man. Spam it up in the chat, W's, likes, whatever you want to do, man. Judge T, man, this one for you. She in the legend book forever. Forever, bro. Appreciate her. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. It's not good.
Are you with me?
Yes.
I'm not mad at you, Mr. Covington, but are you with me?
Yes.
I know you guys aren't going to leave one another, so I'll give you the advice you came for. But that's the advice I want to give. You two are very lovely young people. I'm so excited that you're in school. I'm so excited that, you've got a job and that you're working and that you do things. You need to get a handle on this liquor thing. Your liver, by the time you're 40, going to be hollering at you, talking about what the heck did you do that to me for? And, I'm not going to say I went through school, didn't drink or whatever. I did do all of that kind of stuff, but you got to have it at a level where you could control it because it gets ahead of you before you know it. And if you're in a situation where you believe that you're 10 feet tall and bulletproof when you drink, you can get hurt or get somebody else hurt. So your drinking is not just a problem for your liver. It's not just a problem because it can become an addiction. It's a problem because it can get you killed because you're the kind of drunk who starts trouble and you can't accommodate it. What I would do would put down the cognac, go to school in addition to working. I wasn't worried about having a girlfriend right now. Really isn't that important. You know what I mean? Because you have a life that has to be of a certain size and a certain breadth and a certain depth in order to be anything. I don't want you to have old married people problems as young people. Do you with me? And Miss Smith, I'm telling you, don't be one of these women who hangs on to a dude because it's the dude that you got and you feel like if you let him get away, your life goes with him. You know what I mean? Don't get a dude that's a problem. There's going to be enough trouble later on, trust me. But don't get a guy that's a problem out the gate. You got other things to do. You've got other places to be. You've got to catch up to square one because you got a little person on your hip. I don't think y'all need to be together. I'm not going to give you advice on how to stay together because I don't think that's something you need to do. Everybody looking to get hooked up. You should look to get educated, lifted up. You know what I'm saying? And I know you're came to divorce court, and I know you love each other, and I know you're not going to pay attention to a word I say, but I feel better because I said it. This matter is adjourned.
After listening to the judge today, it really opened up my eyes. I'm going to give him one more chance after this. If he messes up, then I'm just going to go forth and continue on my life.
The judge says I shouldn't be in a relationship, but you know what? I want to prove her wrong and just do it how I can.
London decided to take a break from Wayne, however, Wayne still kept reaching out to London during her break. Get the break she needed to get herself together without drama. London feels Wayne's actions will public school and their relationship for good. And that, I'm top, bro, it's over. Wayne sound like he overwhelming. He seemed like he overwhelming. And right now it's cool because, you know, she like, all right, it's just Wayne. It's just Wayne. But one day it might be a Darrell. Or Daryl. Or maybe we could be wrong. Maybe we the ones that's reading the room wrong. But I gotta be honest, man. I just didn't like bro. I didn't like bro from the jump. Like, that's a hell of an opening statement for her. That story about her getting shot as an opening statement, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think I'd be able to live with my... Hold up. I ain't like the way that sounds. I'll be able to live with myself. I will live. I'll continue. Undefeated will continue. But yeah, bro, like I feel some type of way. I know you gotta help her get in and out the tub, in and out the bed, put a legging on or something when she about to go to work. Like, that'll be a constant reminder of me and how I put her in that position. And my thing with it is, bro, if you want to be tough, Tony, and go out there and do all of that, bro, if you don't have the means or the force to protect her, then just go out there on your own time. Like, do that shit on your own time, bro. But to have her suffer as a result of your actions, bro, like, that's messed up. And that's for anybody. Anybody who got to suffer as the result of somebody else's actions is messed up in my person. In that context, it's messed up, bro. Like, that's traumatic. Like, she got shot, so shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know, but to be honest with you, she was goaded until she started talking about when she started talking about her finances and what she was spending on cosmetics, cosmetology and stuff like that. That's when she messed up. That's where she messed up. No, I ain't saying that she wrong. Like, I ain't saying that she wrong at all. Like, I think she need to do it. I think they need to do it. That's something that women enjoy doing and pampering themselves and getting hair, not follicles and all of that shit. All of that. That's what they like to do. That's what they going to do. Now, maybe in that case, in that instance, it might be time to slow it down a little bit. It might be time to slow it down. But for the overall, like, I wouldn't take off too many points for that. The theme, I believe the theme of the I was about to say movie, of the video was, man, you got to be able to read the room. Read the room when you're in your relationship or whatever, bro. Like, I feel like in that whole, like, with their relationship as one, like their relationship as a whole, I feel like if he would have been able to read the room a little bit more, like, for example, when after she got shot, he had the homies over, they playing 2K and all of that stuff, cool. Now, if she go in the room, shut the door, and cut the music up loud, then you got to be able to read the room and see, like, all right, well, she pissed off right now. Like, all right, instead of doing 3 hours, 4 or 5 hours or something like that, like, all right, we just going to do this quick hour. Everybody going to get a turn, and then we going to do. You got to be able to read the room. And I kind of feel like bro didn't have that ability. But at the same point in time, I'm thinking about it. When you're in a relation, like, you should be able to pick up on things like that a little bit more. I think that's one of the beauties of relationships and shit. When you get to learn that person and you learn, you know, like their little cues or something. Like, oh, if y'all go out, it's like an unspoken communication. A lot of communication goes on unspoken. Shout out to B. Appreciate you on that today, B. But yeah, a lot of communication, it goes unspoken. So I'm saying, like, if you're not able to read what she communicating to you, then she not gonna feel heard. And it's unfortunate because she didn't physically say it, like she didn't physically come out and say it, but she's expecting you to be able to pick up on it. Like I was saying, like when you out with your girl, say you out with your girl or something like that, and I don't know, she might be afraid of clowns or something like that, or I don't know, but y'all go out and there's like this clown walking down the mall or something like that, and everybody else like, oh, it's a clown, and your girl like, you know how they be like this, they get you like that. They be having you in the headlock when they scared, bro, and it's cool. It's cool. It ain't nothing wrong with that, but yeah, bro, that's like a little inside thing between y'all two. So you can pick up on that. You ain't gotta communicate that. It ain't nothing that you gotta say or nothing like that. I'm glad I got that point out. I honestly thought I was going to forget, but to be honest with you, like I say, shout out to Jazz T again. I really like her because she gives an unbiased opinion. I never feel like she got a dog in a race. She going to tell you what it is. She going to be straight up with it. She going to be honest about it. What'd she say? She was like, I don't think y'all going to leave each other, but this the advice that I want to give you, whatever. So cool. Can't be mad at that. Appreciate you for letting me use that content, though. Definitely appreciate that. Last but not least, and this the thing that I don't like the most about relationships. That's and I know every day not gonna be perfect. Every day not gonna be perfect, and the sun not always gonna be shining. But the hot and cold, bro, like the hot and cold, one day we on, one day we off, and one day you like me, then the other day you don't, and then the drink. Then with that situation, you mix in the drinking and all of that other stuff, and it go haywire, bro, and it's confusing. It's confusing. Like I don't like it. I don't like feeling confused. I don't like not being able to understand what's going on, which is confused. I be rambling, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all cook me for the figment. Figment. Not stigma. Figment. All right. I got y'all on the figment, man. It was getting hot. It was getting hot, but it's all good. Yeah, bro. So with that situation again, I kind of feel like it get real hot and cold sometimes, and that can be confusing. That's confusing. So I don't know. Hopefully they make it, and it's a happy story and a happy ending. And in the event that it's not, we learned a lesson. Either way, y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family as always is love, and I'm out.